Concerns have continued to grow following the federal government's decision to securitize unclaimed dividends and dormant account balances of up to 6 years in the country. In the recently passed 2020 finance bill, the management of unclaimed dividends and dormant account balances have been captured as part of many other provisions intended by the federal government of Nigeria to mitigate the impact of fiscal downturn caused by the emergence of COVID-19. The funds realized will be placed in a trust fund managed by the Debt Management Office, whose responsibility also includes payment of claims for such dividends and the accompanying compensation for accrued interest. As far back as 2015, the Securities and Exchange Commission issued a circular directing company registrars to remit to the paying companies unclaimed dividends held up for 15 months. Similarly, the Companies and Allied Matters Act of 1990, which was revised in 2020, provides that companies should publish the list of unclaimed dividends with names of all intended beneficiaries. Then the unclaimed dividends will be plowed back for investment purposes. According to the Securities and Exchange Commission, the total value of unclaimed dividends stood at 158.44 billion naira as at December of 2019. The Minister of Finance puts the expected figure of the Special Trust Fund at 850 billion naira.
This is a special trust fund. It means government is keeping the money in trust for the beneficiaries. At any time, a registrar or a bank confirms that this is the true and bona fide beneficiary of this fund, then government will release from that trust fund to the Nigerian that has that, to the investor that has that entitlement.
Nevertheless, mixed reactions have trailed the plan to tap into the Special Trust Fund in the face of the financial crunch encountered by government.
There are various reasons why funds can be idle or dormant in an account. So that decision is going to bring a lot of confusion and a lot of litigations. Because when a customer comes to a bank and requests for his money, whether it is dormant or not, all he needs to do is just to activate it, and he wants his money. And you tell him government has borrowed such funds. It's going to bring a lot of problem.
There's a 100% guarantee if government borrows it that it will be paid. If your money gets missing under a financial institution, you go to NDIC, you get only 50%. So it's even safer. And three, it's solving problem for the country because the cost to external borrowing, we have to do something about this. And this is one sure way of doing something about it by using the dormant resources that are hanging in the system to prosecute development. So it makes sense.
While concerns raised by some Nigerians include the ability of government to manage such funds effectively, considering that a lot of resources will need to be deployed, the initiative may just help to trigger the reactivation of dormant accounts of many banks, as well as encourage some others to retrieve their unclaimed dividends.